Business owners, if you have a Facebook page for your business, I can say with almost absolute certainty that you have probably made this mistake with your Facebook page. Here's what happens. Somebody creates a Facebook page for their business, and then, obviously it's brand new, it's got no likes. We don't want that to happen, right? Because when somebody comes to that page, it looks like nobody's interested in it. It looks like it's a dead business. So what do? Well, most people, they'll send out an invite, either from the page directly, or they'll take that link and they'll drop it into a private message on Facebook, or they'll send it out in an email and say, hey, could you do me a favor and like this page? Seems harmless enough, right? Like, we all want that follower count to go up because it makes it look like the business is popular. It's totally an understandable thought process here. But here's the problem. It's actually killing your engagement, or your reach rather, on Facebook. Here's what happens. Somebody goes out here and they click on that like just because they like you. They're a friend. They're trying to help you out. They want to see you succeed because presumably you're a decent person, right? But when they do that, they're not your potential customer. So as your posts show up in their feed, they're going to see them. They might like it, but they're not going to do much beyond that. They're not going to engage. They're not going to comment. They're not going to share. So what's happening is your engagement is actually through the floor. There's no engagement. So Facebook's algorithm decides that your content is not valuable. It's not useful. Your audience doesn't find it informative. They don't care about it. So then Facebook starts to show that content less. All right. It goes deeper than that, though. It also causes your ad costs to go up if you're running Facebook ads. So now your organic reach is going to be garbage, which it's already garbage to begin with on Facebook. If you've got a page with great engagement, you're going to be looking at maybe 1 to 2% reach to begin with. So if you've got people regularly commenting on and liking and sharing your posts, you might see that you're reaching maybe 1 to 2% of your audience if you're lucky. So let's say you've got 100 people, right? Just for nice, round, easy numbers. Let's say you've got 100 people who are following your page. If you have great engagement, people are liking, commenting on, and sharing your posts, then 1 or 2 people are going to see your posts. That's not very good numbers to begin with. But if you've got a bunch of people who are not liking, sharing, commenting on your post, and the liking is really a much smaller impact there. It's really the sharing and the commenting. So if you've got people who are following your page and they're not engaging with that content by sharing it and commenting on it, then your audience, a smaller portion of your audience, is going to see that content. So what you're doing is you're shooting yourself in the foot. You're chasing this vanity metric. You're chasing this, follower count, and just to, somebody lands on your page and they see this number and they're going to be impressed. I mean, nobody's ever bought from a business because they had a lot of people following them on Facebook. So this is stupid. So what we have to do is we have to get our content, or we have to get our Facebook page rather, in front of legitimate potential customers. So the only way you're going to do that is it's twofold, right? It's posting useful, informative content that they're actually going to give a shit about. And then it's also running ads to get it in front of those people. Now, if you know somebody that's a potential customer and they legitimately might be interested in buying your product or your service, then by all means, invite them. But don't go and blast this out. I see this all the time. They'll just blast it out to all of their friends, all of their family. Hey, do me a favor. Would you mind liking this? And then the problem is it drives the reach through the floor. Nobody sees their content. And then they decide, oh, hey, Facebook doesn't work. Well, that's bullshit. Facebook works if you use it correctly, but most people, as we've explained, use it incorrectly in a number of ways. This is just one example. So stop doing that shit, because it's going to ruin your chances of success in using Facebook to market your business. Don't do that anymore. Instead, create great content and run ads. You're going to see the right people seeing your content if you take that approach. If you're just out here asking your friends and family to like it just because you want to get that follower count up, then fewer people will see it, and it's going to have no effect for you. It's not going to benefit your business. So please stop doing that and focus on things that really matter. Focus on getting in front of actual customers. Focus on converting those customers into actually buying customers, not just prospects. And get them into your cycle. Get them familiar with your brand. Hopefully you guys found that helpful. If you did, I'd love it if you'd like, share, tell people about it, drop a comment, whatever. Send up some smoke signals. Hell, I don't care. And if you haven't already, I'd love if you go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, everyone.